throw by your...
There at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. As the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. There you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Billy Hamilton will dig in here. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You know, these guys got to be feeling a little shell-shocked right now coming into Game 3. Almost like they don't even know what hit them. They were so good all year at home, and then to go out and lose the first 2 games of a 5-game series, now that's never a good sign. So I think you have to look at this game and be worried about guys pressing up there, trying to make up for those 2 losses in one at-bat, and that might make things worse.
David Wright will have a chance to start the afternoon right with the leadoff man parked at third following the triple to kick things off. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Fastball in there, 3-2.
And there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Boy, no shortage of extra base hits here to start this first inning. A triple by the leadoff guy, followed by a double that brings him home. They aren't messing around here, at least in the early going.
In now, Corey Dickerson tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Williams has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Mike Napoli will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
1-1 on the way. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And you figure to see that changeup more and more. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 LA. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Byron Buxton will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Ready now on 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And these guys come into this game 3 riding high. Remember, they were the underdogs in this series. They're not supposed to be winning right now. But they went out and took both of the first 2 games on the road in that hostile environment. Jeez. Now you get to come home looking to finish the job here in style and move on to the next round.
2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Carlos Correa digs in at the plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Ted Williams will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Dickerson is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Jay Bruce will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3. Albert Pujols will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Sets the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 2-0. Number 24 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Full count pitch on its way. And he pulls it to deep right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Addison Russell will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to...
And hold that thought, as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Jay Bruce will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Byron Buxton will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And if he was guessing, he guessed right at the curveball that time as he waited it out to send it to deep left center field. He's going to have a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Well, there are curveballs that have some pretty good bite to them, and then there's some hangers. And this, folks, well, this is a hanger. You can see his eyes light up on that one. That's a mistake pitch if I've ever seen one.
And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Pujols has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Nelson Cruz will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. 1-1 pitch on the way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And it's gone! A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2. Lucas Duda will dig in. He popped out his first time. 1-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he'll round it and try for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Yeah, you know, it's always an adventure once that outfield wall comes into play. You never know quite how the ball's going to react coming off the ivy. They do a pretty nice job getting this back in, but not good enough to prevent it from becoming a triple.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Billy Hamilton will make his way